Welcome, Plug Your Pothead Show, Pal Puttyman here, and welcome to my official review for the new Ryan Reynolds movie, Free Guy. Now, this will be a spoiler-free review, so I will not give away any spoilers in this review, and I will be going into Easter eggs and full breakdown of certain parts in the movie that I felt, if you're not a huge gamer, you might not know what's going on, or at least may not know some of the reference as far as major key points of like some people that we know in real life and some objects. But anyway, with that being said, before we get started, if you can, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also, if you're not aware, Dude, the character from the movie Free Guy, Dude, is in the Fortnite item shop. And if you could, please use my supporter creator code Puttyman _ that's PUTTYMEN with the underscore at the end, #ad. Now, we will definitely be going back to the Dude character and the Easter eggs. It is a very funny character, by the way. But we will get back to that when it comes to a certain key moment. And if you've seen the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I can't wait to get to it. But before we get into that moment, I want to talk about why it's an enjoyable movie, but at the same time, I feel for some people it's going to be pushed off. The plot lines in this are definitely very, there's a lot of holes in the plot, and it's basically because it does feel like because of its pushed back, and I also feel like there was some reshoots in this, but some of the reshoots I felt like were good reasoning, and because of COVID, I feel like this did suffer some. But here's the thing, I just want to state this out. For me, it really was an enjoyable movie. So if I was going to give the verdict for myself when it comes to whether or not it gets a high score, it would be basically because I enjoyed it because of references. But then if I think outside the box of people that may not be big gamers and come in watching this movie being Ryan Reynolds fans, I can see it being put offish as far as, oh, I don't know what's going on here. I really don't care. So with that being said, I do want to state that it is a very enjoyable movie. There's a lot of really funny parts. It is a very comedic movie, and if that's what you're going in for, you're definitely going to have a good laugh. If you're looking for Oscar-winning performances, well, I mean, Ryan Reynolds is a good actor, but he definitely fit this part. But at the same time, it feels more in the realm of like how Ready Player One was. It was a great movie. It was eye-popping. It was enjoyable. But it was also one of those things where you know that the plot might not, have that same feel. Now, I will state this. There are often times when there's movies that have more of a warm-hearted feel. I will state that there are parts here that the guys are going to love, and there's going to be parts here that are very romanticized for people that are looking for that when it comes to this movie. I didn't go in thinking it would be very romanticized, but it does have the romanticization, I don't know how to put it, that stuff like Ready Player One has. So if you did not like the feelies that you did with Ready Player One, you're probably not going to like it in this. If you did love the feelies in Ready Player One, then you're definitely going to love it in this. With that being put aside, though, I will state that when you compare stuff like Ready Player One to like Wreck-It Ralph, this definitely feels like it did a little bit better than Ready Player One when it came to that, and definitely focused more on what the movie needed to be and not make it some kind of commercial ad revenue kind of thing. Like, let's just put money and advertisements all over the place. But I will state that the movie itself is enjoyable, and it definitely is worth a watch, if not when it comes out on digital, DVD, so on and so forth, or when it comes on streaming service. I do think, though, if you want to have fun and you want a funny movie, and you're just looking to have a good time, this is still worth it. It's worth the time to go to the theaters and enjoy it. If you're a gamer, I definitely think you'll enjoy it. But also, I think you will more enjoy it if, like, for example, me, I love collecting Fortnite skins, so I love the visual and the cosmetic appeal to that. That's basically what happens here. It's the feel, the cosmetic appeal. If you're like not into skins in Fortnite and collecting those kind of things, then this movie will not appeal to you. If that's a better way of looking at it. But if you're one of those that's like, oh, I love collecting, I love making stories, I love using imagination in those ways, and then I think you'll respect or love and respect what this is bringing to the table. Now, with that being said, I wanted to give this a high score because I enjoyed it, but then I had to be reasonable and think, this is not Oscar-winning performance. I give a lot of high scores, so I'm definitely being generous in this because of how much I loved it. So with that being said, I give Free Guy the score of 7 out of 10. Again, I think Free Guy is a very, very enjoyable movie. I don't think it's one for hardcore movie goers that aren't looking for just fun, but they're looking for something that has a deeper meaning. It really doesn't. There's no deeper meaning in this. I'll be honest with you. But it definitely is an enjoyable ride. With that being said, I do also want to point out that we are going to talk about some freaking spoilers. There was some fun stuff in this. Really, 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 really fun stuff. And I definitely have to make sure I put a spoiler alert ahead because I'm going to get into heavy spoilers. So, again, if you do not, I repeat, if you do not want to be spoiled for Free Guy, this is when you stop this video. I want to go over several things. The first thing I want to go over is YouTubers. There was like several YouTubers that came into the fold, and I'm going to talk about each one in case you're not familiar with these YouTubers. So these are the most notable YouTubers that popped up in this movie, and it really blew my mind, especially being a YouTuber myself, and I love and respect these people, and I had to make sure to show it to you. So the first one is right here, and that is sorry, my brain turned me. This is Dan TDM. Now, Dan TDM, I am not really a fan of. Nothing against him, but I never really became a big fan of his. I will say the ones after Dan TDM, I definitely know, subscribe to, and enjoy. But Dan TDM, that's the reason why I put him first on the list when it came to, streamers. All right, next one is Jacksepticeye. I like Jacksepticeye in this. He does have a bit of a smaller role. They all have smaller roles, but I do feel like they do kind of spotlight a few other streamers a little more, which we are definitely going to be getting into in just a bit. The next live streamer is Pokimane. Now, Pokimane was in this movie. She looked very adorable. Not going to lie, she looked very adorable. And of course, she was actually the only female live streamer that was in this. Actually, I think they showed one more, but I missed her and I didn't know who it was. So if you did see who it was, comment below so we can have the other. Because I know there's one, I feel like there's another female streamer. Definitely could be wrong about that. But moving on. Next, we have Ninja. Yes, Ninja is in this briefly, and that was pretty cool. And honestly, I'm a Ninja fan, but if it wasn't for the next person, I got to thank my friend Nikki for really kind of introducing me to this YouTuber. But if it wasn't for this next YouTuber being in this movie, I wouldn't have been. I was just so excited, even though his part is brief. It's brief, and the YouTuber I'm talking about is Laserbeam. Yes, Laserbeam is in this movie. I know, right? Laserbeam, what? Oh my God, he's looking at me. Anyway, yes, these are all the YouTubers that were in the movie that I recognized. If there is any that I didn't recognize, definitely tell me in the comments below. I think it was pretty cool. And now, honestly, even though the YouTubers were my favorite part, or one of my favorite parts, my favorite part came at the end. And what I have to explain is, there's a final battle between a blue shirt guy, aka Ryan Reynolds' character, and his other character, Dude. By the way, guys, while I'm here, if you haven't picked up the Dude skin in Fortnite, please use my supporter credit code Puttyman _. That's PUTTYMEN with an underscore in the end. Hashtag ad if you're planning on picking up the skin. All right. So, Dude gets in an epic battle. And again, if you haven't seen the movie, you really should go watch it, not listen to this part. So you clearly know what part I'm about to talk about, and you know why I'm geeking out over this. This is the geek out part. I feel like this final scene right here was just sitting there. And see, the thing is, I always say this, but I'm going to say this right now. 20th Century Fox owns this movie, which means Disney owns this movie. And this is why I feel like there were some rewrites on this final scene. Because of what they added, there's a lot of things that would have been properties that Disney would have been able to buy and get in here, okay? I'm about to go Geek Fest on this, all right? And here we go. All right. So, Dude and Blue Shirt Guy are in an epic battle. Dude is kicking Blue Shirt Guy's ass. And then his friend throws him his glasses. And if you're not aware, in the movie, his glasses give him special abilities, special powers. And once he gets the glasses, all hell breaks loose. Dude comes down with his arm, and all of a sudden, king, he blocks it up with Captain America's shield. Oh man, when I saw Captain America's shield, I freaked out. I was like, oh, hell is about to break loose. But then I didn't see, cocked behind him, ready to punch him, was the Hulk hand right across Dude's face. But Dude comes back, and now they're facing off against each other. So, what does Blue Shirt Guy bring out? A freaking lightsaber. Oh, now the battle goes on. He starts swinging the lightsaber, but then right in the midst of him throwing a swing with the lightsaber turns into the Rainbow Smash pickaxe from Fortnite, knocking Dude down. And then all of a sudden he picks up Dude with the gravity gun from Half-Life, picks him up in midair, and then opens up a portal and throws him into the portal with the gravity gun. I'm going to repeat this again. I know, and this was just in one fell swoop, guys. Blocked Dude's hand with the shield, punched him back with the Incredible Hulk hand, pulled out the lightsaber to fight him. As he swings, the lightsaber turns into the pickaxe, and then when Dude falls with the pickaxe, he picks him up with the gravity gun and throws him into the portal with the portal gun. So that's my Easter eggs. If you didn't know that's all that was there, well, understand also I do videos for every single one of these things except Half-Life. But I love Half-Life, don't get me wrong, but Half-Life brought me Portal. But I've literally done videos on Captain America, Hulk. I've done videos on Star Wars. I've done videos on, well, I lived Fortnite. I've done videos on Portal. Literally my biggest video on my channel at over 200,000 views is Portal. Listen, I make jokes about Disney sometimes watching me, and maybe I am just a cog in the wheel of they know every one of us, but how it feels like I'm no, by the way, I feel like I'm from the Truman Show, and literally Disney is watching my every move. But I want to thank you all for watching. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. That was my official review for Free Guy. I loved it. I would have loved to get a higher score, but I have to be honest. You have to be honest with yourself sometimes. But as always, I am Puttyman with Gamer Potheads. And do not forget, we're all about the high score. Peace out. I'll talk to you later.
Don't have a good day. Have a great day.